Hello? Okay. Why are you being laggy? Oh my god. Okay. Um. Okay. Welcome back to my island. I've yet to name it. It should probably be named. Um. You know what? We'll do that today. We will name the island today alongside talking about SCP-009, also known as Red Ice. Um. I find this one particularly creepy. Um. Like, creepy and unsettling for various reasons, but um, we're gonna talk about it nonetheless. I don't think we're gonna. I don't have any plans at the moment to expand the island, so it's probably just gonna stay like this. So, yeah. Um, Everything looks grown as well, so how long it takes. You're going to be collecting the potatoes. Oh god. It's almost like it just doesn't want me to do this today. Okay, anyways, I do feel better. I'll probably still just stick to close to an hour. Um, because I don't think I'm fully better yet with whatever was making me feel not so great. But yeah. So, as I mentioned before, we're talking about SCP-009, also known as the Red Ice. It is classified as Euclid, which again means it has the potential to be dangerous and deadly. And, all good things, obviously. Um, but yeah. So there is quite a bit um information, I guess. I think a lot of it is almost like recovery records. So like when they were discovering it or something. It's quite weird. But yeah, we're going to just start off with containment procedures. Because that's what I have written down first. Just gonna. It's fine. So the object is to be contained within a sealed storage tank of heat-resistant alloy with dimensions of no less than 2 meters by 2 meters by 2 meters. And under no circumstances should SCP be exposed to temperatures in excess of 0 degrees Celsius when not undergoing testing, and no water-based solutions be within 30 meters of SCP-009. or in 30 meters of its containment. It should just no water-based things near SCP-9 for reasons that will be explained later. The container should be fitted with temperature sensors, which must be monitored at all times. And if there's any, and it's to be kept refrigerated by no fewer than 3 redundant cooling units. If any of these don't function, it's to be reported immediately, and then so it can be fixed as quickly as possible. And if at any time the temperature of the containment area climbs above -5 degrees Celsius, the chamber is to be locked down and flooded with coolant until temperatures return to the safe levels, which is between -30 degrees Celsius and -25 degrees Celsius. So, I remember of what I read yesterday. It's like dangerous when it's not frozen. Like, it's when it's like the most dangerous. So I still don't know why these aren't growing. I'm very sad. I wanted melons. Should I just, if I put dirt over here, put dirt, replace that with dirt maybe. Anyways, containment area is supposed to be kept completely vacuumed. And during testing, and any personnel that will be interacting with said SCP is to wear full environmental protection gear, and then following testing, all equipment and personnel and any other materials must undergo dehydration procedures and be quarantined for no less than 12 hours. Any moisture found displaying properties of SCP-9 is to be quarantined and added to the containment area as soon as possible. Possible living organisms found to be contaminated by SCP-9 are to be terminated by chemical desiccation and extracted molecules of SCP-9 added to containment. So yeah. So description of this SCP is, it's basically water. It's just red and deadly. If you want a simple explanation, why are you so slow today? Not even running them. Barely anything's being ran. Why? Yeah. We don't know how big this SCP is, or technically how many liters it is, since it's like water, ice. But yeah, it superficially resembles distilled water, Except it has a very distinct bright red hue. The red hue is discernible in all phases. So I guess if it's frozen in liquid form or in gas form, it's always this bright red. And this is, oh my god, bruh, I've done nothing to make it. Why are you doing this to me? Okay, Minecraft's not responding right now because it hates me. But the bright red hue is the method that they use to identify contaminated matter before its anomalous properties manifest. In contrast to mundane conversion, it doesn't tell it. Mundane contrast to mundane water. Okay, here we are. I forgot I actually wrote on the back of the paper this time. SCP-009 assumes a liquid phase at temperatures between 100 degrees Celsius temperatures. At temperatures below negative 100 degrees Celsius, SCP-009 vaporizes into a gaseous phase similar to steam. So, God. Okay, maybe. No. What? Oh my god, went away. Minecraft has just decided to be a pain. That's fine. That's fine. It's okay to be a pain sometimes. Okay. Where was I? They've tried to examine the atomic structure of this SCP, but it's been proven inconclusive, so we don't know. I don't know. Would the atomic structure say anything about it? I don't know. I don't know science. They've come to the conclusion that it appears to be identical to normal water. With an exception, but they don't tell us that. They don't tell us what that exception is. It's redacted. It doesn't really follow our physical laws. I think that's what it's saying. It says, in contrast to standard laws of enthalpy. I don't know what that is. You know, I should really look into things before I do this. Look up words I don't know. But no, I'm too tired when I do these things. It's just like, oh no, it's fine. No, it's not. Um, um, yeah. A doctor at the SCP facility has suggested. Oh god. Ah! Oh god. I'm very. I see nothing. No. Ugh. I'm sorry. Oh god. Oh my god. This is actually painful. I think today's gonna be the first day I die. I don't think it's been this bad before. Why are you lagging so much? What did I do to you? Anyways. The most hazardous property SCP has is its ability to contaminate normal water. So it can turn water into itself. God. When in contact with any aqueous solution, water solution, I'm guessing. Bird. SCP-009 will, through unknown mechanisms, transfer its anomalous properties to other objects and creatures. Testing has shown it's capable of assimilating ice, steam, tea, fruit juice, seawater, different kind of fruit juice. One we don't want to see. And and other things that we're not allowed to know at this time. The time it takes for the properties to completely transfer are unknown at the moment. Well, no, wait. It depends. It completely depends on what it is and what the temperature is. Shortest time so far it's taken is 3 minutes. But it can take I don't know how many hours. Take multiple hours. And of course, as with this foundation, they have no ethical morals, and they don't follow the ethics of anything. Hello? Oh, it's just frozen again. Lovely. Yeah. As with not having to follow any ethics, they have what's called D-class personnel, which is just people they experiment on. So they've experimented with these people and this SCP, and these experiments have illustrated the process of conversion by the substance, which has been found to allow a consistent pattern, which is initial exposure, and it's exposed. So subject is exposed to SCP-009, and it begins assimilating any moisture present on the exposed surface. Creature in this in this stage is not commonly notice does not commonly notice any unusual symptoms except for a slight warming sensation. Then the next stage is initial exposure. Subject is exposed to SCP-009 and it begins assimilating any moisture. No. I started reading 1 again. Whoops. Surface conversion. Frost begins to form on the exposed area as the heat produced by the subject and SCP-009 itself raises into temperatures above 0 degrees Celsius. This stage can take anywhere from 1 minute to multiple hours. It doesn't tell, it's blacked out how many hours it is. But during which the subject begins to feel something. It's redacted. And crystals also seem to form from the epidermis. Oh, hey, would you look at that? We have a trident. Thinking. Oh wait, no, did I put them in there? Okay, put that in there. It's from the C. Okay, anyways. Sub 3 is deep tissue conversion. So yeah, exponential increase in temperature of SCP-009 causes runaway reaction throughout subject's body, resulting in nothing good, I'm guessing, because it's redacted. Yeah, no, I would not imagine it's anything good. Why? I just want this chest. Thank you. I'll put soup. Yeah. So the subject does lose blood during this process, but it's very minimal due to the ice crystals that are forming, which allows the subject to remain alive and conscious for many hours, which I can only imagine is absolutely horrifying. And then step 4, the last thing that happens, is also expunged from this document. But my guess from what I remember reading, during the next part is they probably turn completely into the they turn completely into like ice crystals. So it's gruesome. So they did discontinue D-class testing on D-class personnel as of sometime in it could have been last year. It starts with a 20. We don't know the end date. Be like 2000. Who knows? Anywhere from 2000 to now, I'm guessing. But yeah. So the next part is addendums. And the first one is its circumstances of retrieval. The subject was found somewhere in Alaska, and Foundation became involved after reports were obtained from the local native tribe who came across bodies of a team of seal hunters which had apparently been shipwrecked some kilometers from the village. All of these victims were found to be encased in red ice. The cause of death recorded was internal bleeding, except it with closer examination, it was found that it was due to something else, and I'm guessing it was what we'd read above, what I said before, between the conversion process, which is just creepy, just plain out creepy. What? Oh, I just stood there the whole night. Okay. So it's theorized that the low temperatures, in the area where this happened, froze the process of them becoming a part of SCP-9. Which ended up prolonging the time of conversion by many hours, which also unfortunately allowed the victims to stay conscious until they died, essentially. Hello? Why are we... Okay, oh, I did not mean to do that. Okay. Yeah. So, I don't have the full exploration log, for this entity, but basically, while, they found a cave just full of SCP-9. It's just red ice everywhere, and while they were exploring, they essentially just, oh, there's, you know what, I can lead one, the other one will follow. You know what, hold on, you stay right there. We're building another pen. Out of birchwood, I guess. That's what I have. Just yeah. During their exploration and finding this SCP, they had found that they found something that looked similar to another SCP that had apparently you know, that wasn't supposed to be around anymore, technically. So they were very confused and alarmed due to this, which, I mean, honestly, I don't blame them. It would probably be helpful if I didn't just... Anyways. You, come here. But yeah, no. The SCP was like just a giant, spider. It's a giant arachnid. It's very creepy. But yeah, no, they found it completely made in ice, which was even creepier. It's just like, oh, that's not supposed to be there. Yeah. So this next addendum comes after that, refers to that. But yeah. After initial reports and retrieval of specimens, it was confirmed that the arachnid entity found by the MTFB7 team it's the team that went exploring and was looking into this SCP. It was indeed a previously unknown instance of SCP-3023. It's basically just a giant arachnid. We'll get there when we get there, go more in detail. And they don't tell us what it originated from, or we know it originated in something and it was a result of something, but we don't exactly know what it is because that information was expunged before monsters come and try and kill me. So, where it was found, it was found on barren rocks, and the place was sufficiently dry and cold, which had prevented SCP-9 from completely contaminating the surrounding area. And knowing what this SCP is capable of, if it had contaminated this, it would have been like an extinction level event. And be it's still considered Euclid, but consideration to being classified as Keter has become under review. They're debating whether to actually put it under Euclid class or not. Come here. Why? This is stupid. This is really stupid. I'm sorry, I don't think I'm keeping any more donkeys. But it's going in here. No. In here. Yes, thank you. Apparently can't come out of one gate. Okay, anyways. We do have something in this file from an 05, which, I think I've explained this before, but I'm gonna explain it again. 05 is basically just, like, someone that, it's like the person in charge, almost. It's like the topmost person in the SCP Foundation. Just quickly, we're gonna... okay. But, yeah. Okay. So, the 05 has decided to keep it Euclid for now. Hold on. We're gonna make a bunch more fence gates. I hear crows. I'm gonna put these... We're gonna put them over here. This is where we're going to put foxes, I think. No. Gonna make them far away from chickens. far away from the chickens. Okay. Make it too high, even though I think they can still jump over that, but whatever. It'll be fine. Need... Okay. It's probably too many, but it's fine. But yeah, no. So it's just been decided to keep it as Euclid for right now. But yeah, okay. I don't think no. But yeah, genuinely don't think there's anything else that needs to be mentioned, really. They've discontinued some experimentation just because it's likely very dangerous. So, that's... I don't know if I'm gonna have enough for this. But we're gonna... have enough for 3 tall. We're gonna make it 3 tall. Oh my god. No! So fun trying to make it. Yes. Okay. Yes. Yes. Haha. No! Oh my god. Why is this so difficult? This shouldn't be that difficult. Come. Taking you very far away from the chickens. So you can't see the chickens. See the chickens. Can't kill them. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Don't have anything else to say. No. There, then. I guess it's a good time to stop. I, again, don't have anything better to do right now. I don't need more thing else. Yeah. Next. Monday or Tuesday. I don't know. I don't know which one it's gonna be, but it's gonna be one of those 2 days. I will stream again, and it will be SCP-10. I think it's also going to be interesting. I don't exactly remember what it is, but yeah. No. I hope you've had fun watching this. Just hope you enjoyed hearing me talk about SCPs as much as I I enjoyed reading and talking about them, just in general. Yeah, that got nothing else. I hope you have a wonderful day. Happy Pride Month. Remember to spread kindness, even if they're really annoying you. Yeah, and what else do I typically say? I don't know. Have a wonderful day. I will see you in the next stream. Bye.